I am YouTuber FZappa20, and you are about to watch a video by the Jammin' Music Man, a guy that I once described as the nicest dude on the internet. I'm sticking to that statement. You'll see it in the videos here. He brings a sincere enthusiasm on every subject he hits. Music, wrestling, movies, whatever it is. His videos are fun like you're about to see right now.
Gladys, what are you doing? Do you want to watch Stranger Things, Gladys? Is that a yes? Lick me if you want to watch it. Okay, that's a yes. So you want to watch Stranger Things, baby? Okay, let's go watch Stranger Things. Come on.
There was a drawing, there was a stuffed animal.
You didn't say there was a drawing.
Yeah, there was a drawing of an adult with a shaved head with Benny. Now, I pressed him, he said it might be Will, but maybe...
Alright guys, we just got done watching episode 6 of Stranger Things. The name of the episode is The Monster, and I gotta say, I feel like with this episode, we got a little bit more closer to understanding what's really going on in the town of Hawkins. Basically, the episode starts off with Jonathan saving Nancy from that crazy alien monster thing, or whatever it is, that probably got Barbara and Will. Apparently, Nancy has found the portal to this other dimension that we've been hearing about throughout this show. So Jonathan saves Nancy, and I'll get back to them a little bit later on. But some other things that happen in this episode, Sheriff Hooper and Joyce, they end up hearing about, or they end up discovering about this lady who went through all these like crazy experimental drug testings by the government. They end up finding out where she lives. The lady lives with her sister. Basically, the lady is a mute. She's whacked out of her mind. She doesn't talk. So the sister tells Hooper and Joyce about how she went through all these crazy testings, and that she was pregnant at the time. She was pregnant with a girl, and before she was all completely whacked out of her mind, she told her sister that the government has her baby, and the baby was a girl, and that they were using her baby to fight the communists. Now, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but I'm going to let you figure it out just who she was talking about. But if you got to ask me, I got to say this lady right here is probably a certain main character's mom that is in this show. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to let you decide. But anyway, some other things that happened in this episode. The teacher from the school, he gets a special visit from this lady from like this Indiana club for like kids who are into like, you know, science and stuff. But this lady who paid the teacher a visit, it was the lady that ended up killing the chef from like episode 1. If you remember, 11 was at that restaurant, if you remember that. But anyway, enough of that. Some other things that happen in this episode. 11's living out in the woods. She feels bad for using her powers on Lucas. So she's staying out in the woods and she's hungry. So she ends up going to town to the nearby grocery store. And she steals some Eggos. You know, let go of my Eggos. She steals them. And the employees of the store, they're trying to say, or they're telling her, hey little girl, you need to pay for that. So she uses her powers at the grocery store. But just got to tell you guys, that scene when 11's in that grocery store, that scene was filmed in a town not too far from me. And if you guys remember from my last video, when I do my Stranger Things filming location, I hope to find that grocery store and show you guys. Just wanted to let you know. But Lucas and Mike, they're trying to kiss and make up. Things are, you know, working their way to getting back to being friends. But anyway, Lucas goes on his own. He wants to find out what's going on at that Hawkins lab. So Mike and the kid with the missing 2 front teeth, I can't remember his name, they're in the woods trying to find 11. That's when those damn bullies from the junior high school, if you remember, one of them was the one that pissed his pants. They're going after Mike and the missing teeth kid. One of them's got a switchblade. I believe it was the one that pissed his pants. He's got the switchblade. That's when the bullies, they capture Mike and the other kid. So the kid with the switchblade, he tells Mike, if you jump off this cliff into the water below, I'll let your friend live. So what does Mike do? He jumps off the cliff, but he doesn't land in the water. Why? Because 11 miraculously shows up, uses her powers. Mike lands back on land. She ends up breaking one of the bully kids with her powers. They run off. They're scared. So 11 saved the day once again with her powers. But back to Jonathan and Nancy. They're planning on going back into the woods, so they end up going to like a supply store and they find these bear traps, and they're in town, and that's when that jerk-faced guy from the high school that Nancy had the crush on, he sees Nancy and Jonathan, so he says something to Nancy. Nancy's trying to find out where they at in town, so they end up seeing this, I guess, the downtown local movie theater, and they have spray painted on the theater marquee, Nancy is a slut. Another thing I want to tell you guys, that theater right there, that was filmed in a nearby town, and when I do my Stranger Things filming location, I'm going to show you guys that theater, because it's crazy. This show has been filming, you know, in parts or in towns near where I live. It's just crazy with Stranger Things and Walking Dead filming right here in Georgia. It's crazy. But anyway, they write Nancy as a slut on the marquee, so Jonathan ends up beating the shit out of that jerk face guy Nancy had the crush on. So Jonathan ends up getting arrested. But those are some of the things that happened in episode 6. But there's only 2 episodes left. Looking forward to watching those episodes, and I hope you guys enjoy these reviews. I hope I'm not spoiling it for anybody, but just giving my reviews of the show, because I really like the show, and I'm looking forward to doing the Stranger Things filming location video. But you guys, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys are watching Stranger Things too. But we're about to go to sleep, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.